What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here, and this is episode 52 of AC Reggiana's review. Today, I have for you guys the Champions League semi-final clash against Barcelona. All right, so to be honest, guys, we have not have an easy, run into the semi-final this season. Okay, if we look at this, let me just start it off with our knockout playoff round. As you guys know, we did not finish in the top 8 of the league phase of the Champions League, and we had to play a knockout playoff round. Okay, and we faced Benfica, and I was really thinking that this is going to be it's not going to be an easy draw. As you guys know, no, Benfica is a very, very good team as well. In Football Manager, they always have good youth players in their team, but we managed to beat them 4-1 in the aggregate score and got through to the round of 16, where we were drawn against Bayern Munich, and I really thought that our Champions League campaign was done. All right, because Bayern Munich, as it is easy to say that they are one of the best team in the Europe, but we managed to defy all expectation. We played really well against them, and we won 2-1 against them. We knocked out Bayern Munich, and I thought, okay, it was going to get easier after this. But we were drawn against Real Madrid in the quarterfinal of the Champions League, and at the same time, in the last episode, I really thought that we were going to get knocked out. But we actually came back from a 2-1 first leg loss against Real Madrid, and we scored 2 goals against them with a clean sheet, and we won 3-2 against them. All right, and today we are going to be facing Barcelona in the semi-final of the Champions League, which Xavi is still their manager in. If you look at this, they do love to play with a 4-4-3, 4-3-3 formation, not 4-4-3. Where's this? I think I'm talking about the referees, right? All right, so they do play with a 4-3-3 formation, and look at the players that they have actually. They still have Vandenwen, they have Jules Koundé, Araujo, Ivan Fresneda, playing for them. They have Rodri as the defensive midfielder. They even have Nicolas Sewal playing for them. Pedri, as you guys know, he's one of the best player in Football Manager, as you guys know, and he is their key player in this universe. If you look at this, I know, his best role is actually to be, to play as an advanced playmaker. But me, if I was the manager, right, if I was Xavi, I would play him as a Mazala on attack. All right, do let me know in the comment, if you have actually, signed Pedri in your, in your save game, and maybe if you have managed Barcelona, what roles do you normally play with Pedri? If me, I'll be playing him as a Mazala on attack. All right, I think he will suit really, really well. Going further forward, you know, staying in the penalty box, trying to score goal. Being the fourth man in the attacking line. I think that is going to be great for him. All right, so they do have Dominic Szoboszlai also playing for them, and they are playing him as an inverted winger on the left hand side, which I don't really agree to be honest. All right, if me, I'll be playing him as a either attacking midfielder on the center, and I'll be either playing him as a Mazala as well. So it's good to be Pedri playing as a playmaker, and Szoboszlai playing as a Mazala on attack. Maybe they don't have a left winger right now in this universe. That could be the reason why they are actually playing Szoboszlai on the left hand side. They have Pedro Neto playing for them as well, and to be honest, he looks good as well. 31 years old, his physicals are still good. His mental ability is not that great, to be honest, and his technical ability is far from perfect. But I think he's doing quite well for them as well. If you look at this, 24 goal contribution for him, in 46 appearances. It's actually quite good. All right, guys, words are hard. Okay. All right, they have Fran Torres playing for them as a striker up front, which, to be honest, I don't think it's quite a good thing to do. Okay, you can actually play him, as an inside forward or as a winger. I'll be playing him as an inside forward on either left or right hand side. Okay, that is what I'll be doing. But Xavi is playing some different things there. Okay, so they are still a very, very good team, and it's going to be hard for us to beat them. They are actually struggling a little bit in La Liga this season. If you have a look at this, 33 games played, 66 points only, and they are sitting in the fourth position, and they will be looking to qualify for the Champions League again. And since La Liga is out of the question, I'm sure Xavi will be looking at the Champions League since they are in the semi-final right now. He will be looking to win it for Barcelona. All right, so when we look at let's have a look at the Champions League past winners. We have never done that, and let's do that today. All right, so when we look at this, there's been quite a lot of different winners, and I think the surprise inclusion over here is going to be FC Porto winning it in the year 2025-26. All right. And PSG, going all the way to the final and they lost to FC Porto. I think that could be one of the best final outcome that we can actually hope for. Unless if you are a PSG fan. Okay, so when we look at this, the previous winner was Liverpool last season. They are still in the running this season. If you have a look at it, hold on, let me just get back to the stages. All right, so they are also in the semi-finals still. They have already played their first leg and they won 2-0, and they will be obviously looking to get into the final yet again and winning the Champions League 2 times in a row. And I really hope today we are going to be able to beat Barcelona and get into the final and beat my favorite club, Liverpool. All right. So if we get a chance to get into the final, that's when we will look at Liverpool if they get into the final as well. All right. Okay. So yeah, that is about it. This is the team that we are going to be facing today. But before we get into the game, let's talk about in Serie A. All right. So with 34 games played, we are still sitting at the top of the table with 88 points. All right, and we are still unbeaten, with 4 games to go, right? We have still not lost a single game here. But Juventus are only 5 points behind us. If we lose 2 games in a row, right, in these last 4 games, we are done. I'm sure, with Juventus form right now, they are winning every game, and all. They're just keeping them very close to us. They're just waiting for us to slip up, and they're just waiting to pounce us and leapfrog us and get into the top of the table, which I don't really want to happen. Okay, so when we look at the schedule, right, the last 4 games that we are going to be playing in Serie A, today, there's going to be a game against Atlanta, but I'm going to be playing that off camera. And after that, we will have to face Napoli, Juventus, and AS Roma. So all of these 4 games, right, these are must-win games, but we are going to be facing the teams that we know could actually beat us. So it's not going to be easy, end of the run, end of the season run here. And I really hope, the team, they are going to have, seriously, they are going to have the, motivation, and they will really play through until the end of the season. They will really fight. Okay. We are also in the Italian Cup final this season. All right. So right now, when we look at this, Juventus and Inter Milan, they haven't played their second leg yet. So we are going to be facing either Juventus or Inter Milan in the final of the Italian Cup. So if you look at this, a treble is still on the card. All right, we are playing for everything this season, and I tell you, if we win the treble, the first time asking, right, I think that is going to be the greatest achievement of me as a manager in Football Manager 23, guys. I will tell you, honestly, that is going to be one of the best achievement I have as a manager. Okay. All right. So you know what? We have been talking so long. I don't want this intro. I don't want this video to be too long. Let's just get into the match for today. So guys, this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Barcelona here today. It's going to be Plogman in goal. Our 4 defenders is going to be Petko Kanev, Dumi Napi, Sofiana Madi, and Julian Araujo. Doyle Ayers will be playing alongside Mesegoye as our 2 defensive midfielder. Kevin Zeffi, Ismail Garbi, and Marcos will be behind Norman Passat as our striker up front. Okay, so when we look at this, why am I starting Kevin Zeffi here today? Because Adam Hlozek is still injured and he's going to be out for another 11 days. So he will be missing this whole episode here today. He's not going to be facing Barcelona. And I really hope in the absence of Adam Hlozek, Kevin Zeffi, who I've actually opted to start, ahead of Cortinovis, I really hope he's going to put up a good performance here today for us. Colo Colo is also injured, for 9 more weeks. So he is out for the rest of the season. And Mesegoye will be starting alongside Doyle Hayes, instead of Colo Colo here today. All right, so let's just submit the team and get into the match. All right, it's going to be an early highlight here. Xavi with the possession to Fresneda. Fresneda playing it backward to an Araujo. Araujo all the way back to Tanas, Barcelona's goalkeeper. And now Jules Koundé to Araujo. Fresneda. They are playing the passing quite well here. And now Fresneda is through. Where is Petko Kanev? Okay, Kevin Zeffi won back the possession and now Napi. Oh my god, what are we doing here, guys? Ismail Garbi, okay, to Napi. Petko Kanev. Kanev to Kevin Zeffi. Zeffi. He was back there immediately. They are actually marking us quite well. If you look at this, the way they are running away, whenever we get a pass through, right? And now Marcos is through. in the penalty box. He found a pass to Norman Bassett, and Norman Bassett have actually gave us a lead and scored his 28th goal of the season. Like what I was telling you guys, if you have a look at the highlight, right, whenever any of our players, get a pass, right, you see how fast they comes in, you know, see how fast they actually, comes to mark the player to restrict the movement and everything. That is an amazing tactical play that Xavi is actually playing with his team. Amazing, amazing. I was not expecting this, but in the 7th minute, we have scored the first goal and we have taken the lead against Barcelona here. My goodness, you know what? I'm gonna demand more from the team here. We are already leading in this game. We just need to make sure that they don't get complacent against Barcelona. But nothing is actually happening. The time is trickling away. That one goal that we had, the highlight have only be that one highlight. And now Marcos. That was actually quite close for him to score a goal from there. But I think he should have looked for an indirect free kick there, to be honest. There was a lot of our players, with good heading ability. He should have at least tried to look for any one of them. Now Rahul, Bassett! Oh my god! That was the great interception by him. Oh my god, but he just could not keep the shot on target. If you look at this, in the match stat, right? We are actually controlling the possession. Okay, the possession is actually very close between the two teams, 50% for both. But look at the chance that we have created. 7 shots, 5 shots on target with an XG of 0.51. And when you look at it, Barcelona actually has a better XG. But we still have the lead. We still have the lead. Yeah, we are creating more chances than them right now. I'm gonna tell the team that I'm happy. I know that could actually lead to them being complacent, but this is Barcelona we are talking about. We have a good, a good first half performance against them. So I'm happy for the team. Now, Norman Bassett, he lost the possession, but it actually rebounded to Kevin Zeffi. That was very lucky for us. And he tried to look for Ismail Garbi in the penalty box there, but it was intercepted by Jules Koundé. All right, so now the highlight just ended. Can we hold on to this narrow lead that we have? Okay, it's going to be a throw in here. 1-1 to Pedri. Pedri. Oh, he found Fresneda. Fresneda should have took a touch, control the ball and then shoot. He shouldn't have done a first time shot there just now. I think that could have been a better, shot on goal if he would have controlled the ball because there was no one near him. He could have took the time. He had the time. Okay, but luckily, it was not our player. If not, I'll be subbing them off. Okay, Dolly, I think Araujo is gonna get sent off here. Is Araujo gonna get sent off? I don't think it's gonna be a penalty because I think it was off the line. But please, Araujo, please do get a second yellow card there. No, he's not gonna get a second yellow card. I really thought he was gonna get a second yellow card there. All right, 65 minutes here. We have a corner kick. Garbi trying to look for Mahdi on the near post. Oh, his header actually hits the crossbar and went off for a goal kick. You know what? I think it's time for us to make a few subs. Okay, when we look at this, Petko Kanev, he's not playing well. It's on a 6.5. I'm going to bring in Ivan Enrique for him. Kevin Zeffi is on a 6.4. Now, this is the dilemma that I have. Should I be playing... you know what? What am I going to do? Okay. Garbi is also not playing well, right? I'm going to take him off for Lorenzo Colombo. Bassett can play on the left-hand side as an advanced forward. And Colombo. What should I be playing him off? We are going to be... Oh, we should play him as a complete forward, right? You know what? Let's play him as a complete forward. Complete forward on attack. Alright, I think, yeah. I know this tactic change, right, can actually come and bite me in the A after this. But if it works, we are going to be able to score at least one more goal before this game ends. Alright, our defenders are actually doing quite well against this Barcelona team here today, which I was not expecting, to be honest. We are playing away from home, The home advantage should be giving, an advantage to Barcelona. But now we might be caught on a counter-attack here. Pedro Neto playing it sideways to Pedri, but that was an amazing interception by Marcos. And now we might have a chance to create something here. Portinovis could not win the header, and now the possession is with Pedro Neto. Now Xavi in the middle to Assomba. Assomba in the penalty box. He have a chance for a shot, and that was an amazing save by Plogman to keep a clean sheet still against Barcelona here. Now Pedro Neto with a corner kick. What is he going to do? He's trying to look for someone in the middle, and Duminapi headed it clear. Now Pedri with the loose ball, playing it long for a cross, and it went off for a goal kick. That was an awful cross by Pedri there. Okay, there's another 6 more minutes left for this game to end, and there's a lot of tired legs here. If you have a look at this, you know, Doll here is tired. You know what? I'm gonna take him off for Renato Vega, and let's see. Should I bring on anyone else? Marcos is also tired. If you have a look at this, you know what? Let's bring in Semeraro for him. Semeraro can play as a striker, and Lorenzo Colombo can play on the right hand side. Okay, I'm gonna shout demand more here. We really need to make sure that the team is focused. It's only a narrow lead. If they equalize in the last minutes here, it's gonna be a problem for us. Oh my god, that was not a good pass. Xavi has been really, really good in the midfield here today. It's just that, they are not creating good chances. They are not finishing their chances, actually. Semeraro, what did he do there? That was an awful dribbling by him. Rauho now to Semeraro. Semeraro playing it long to Cortinovis on the left hand side. He have Ivan Enrique to support him, but he found a cross to Semeraro. He should have scored there and make it 2-0. What are we doing? Are we gonna regret all of these missed chances in the second leg? We create a lot of chances. If you have a look at this, in the first half, we had 5 shots on target. But in the second half, right, we had a lot of shots, but it was all off target. And when we look at this, Barcelona created a lot of chances in the second half. But we were lucky that Luka Plogman is actually our goalkeeper, and he played really, really well for us. If you look at this, Luka Plogman, if you look at his attributes, right, when you judge him by his attributes, he's not a very good goalkeeper. He's an average goalkeeper. Even if you look at this, he's a good Serie A player, his current ability. But on the field, he plays really well for us. If you look at this, it is not easy for a goalkeeper to get an average rating of more than 7. You guys know, when you play Football Manager, you know that. But he always plays really well for us. He's one of the reasons why we are in this position this season, He's playing really, really well for us. Okay. All right, guys. So before we get into the second leg of the Champions League semi-final clash against Barcelona, I will have to play the game against Atlanta in Serie A off camera. So I'm gonna be resting the player up. I'll play that game off camera, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Do not go anywhere. All right, guys. So this is the team that I'm gonna be fielding against Barcelona in our second leg clash against them. It's gonna be Plogman in goal. Our 4 defenders are gonna be Ivan Enrique, Simon Drugat, Sofiana Madi, and Atanasio. Renato Vega is going to be playing alongside Doll Hayes as our 2 defensive midfielder. Cortinovis, Ismail Garbi, and Lorenzo Colombo will be behind Norman Bassett as our striker up front. Alright guys, this is it. This could be the final piece of our attempt for a treble this season. Alright, so we are leading this match, 1-0. We won the first leg 1-0 against Barcelona. And today here, we are going to be facing them in our home stadium. So the home advantage, I really hope it's going to kick in here today, and we are going to get into the final of the Champions League. As you know, as the manager of AC Reggiana, right, we have never played in a final before this. The only finals that we have played is the playoff. But this season, we are challenging for the Serie A. Okay, we are in the Italian Cup final, and we could be in the Champions League final this season. All right, so yeah, and as the manager of AC Reggiana, right, in the European competition, we have played in the Conference League semi-final and we have lost it. We have played in the Europa League semi-final and we have lost it as well. And today, we really need to make sure we break this curse and get into the final of a European competition as the manager of AC Reggiana. So let's see. All right, so the early highlights, right, are not giving me any confidence, to be honest. They have created some good chances, but unfortunately, they were unable to finish it. All right, so I'm going to encourage the team over here. I know it's very early for me to encourage them, but we are on the back foot. If you look at this, although, we are not playing well, but we have actually had a 1 shot on target, but it was a 0.01 XG shot. So, it could be a long shot that went straight to the keeper. It was an easy save for the keeper. All right, so it was not a good chance, but we could create a good chance here now. Cortinovis on the left-hand side playing as an inverted winger here today. And Norman Bassett! He have scored! Okay, so in the first leg, he scored a goal. That was his solo, that sole goal actually gave us a win against Barcelona. And now, he have opened the scoring in the second leg here. Oh my god, against the run of play, to be honest. I would say it's against the run of play. Norman Bassett in the penalty box, that was no chance for the goalkeeper. This is the best start that I could hope for this semi-final. Okay, it's going to be a throw-in here for Barcelona now. Soboslai to Araujo. Pedri trying to look for a long ball to Pedro Neto. Intercepted by Evan Enrique. Now the possession is with Atanasio to Renato Vega. Dol Hayes playing it long to Cortinovis. Cortinovis on the left-hand side today has been quite good, you know. Against Atlanta, he did really, really well. And he have assisted his second goal, to Norman Bassett as well today here. Oh my god, this is going really, really well for us here today. If you look at this, Cortinovis, that was a good run by him. There was no chance for Ivan Fresneda could not do anything. And Norman Bassett was in an amazing position. Cortinovis saw that. He got a, half cross to him and he scored from there. The scoreline is 3-0. Okay, it's going to be a free kick here for Barcelona. Wanderman playing it short to Rodrigo. Nicolas Sewal to Pedro Neto. Fran Torres playing it back all the way back to Rodrigo. Now Ivan Fresneda on the right hand side. He tried a shot, but it went off target. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, but that was an awful shot. Seriously, guys. It was awful. Alright, guys. So at the end of the first half here, the scoreline is 2-0 and the aggregate scoreline is 3-0. If you look at this, we are playing really well. We are controlling the game, I know we are not controlling the possession much as what I would hope it to be, but we are creating good chances and we are stopping Barcelona from having a single shot on target. I really hope this is going to continue in the second half and we are going to easily get past Barcelona here today. Okay, this is the best scenario that I can actually ask for in this game here right now. Okay, Rodrigo now to Sewal back to Kunde. Ivan Fresneda on the right hand side. He have some players supporting him, and now Anderson back to Sewal. Pedri has the capability of scoring a goal from outside the penalty box, and he nearly made it happen. It actually hits the crossbar, and did not went in. Okay, now Rodrigo back to Pedri. Okay, they're controlling the possession here and they have started the second half quite well. They're creating opportunities and all, and Fresneda was offside there. Lucky for us. Okay, when I look at this, Ismail Garbi is actually carrying an injury here. So you know what? Cortinovis is actually playing really well, so I'm not sure who can Marcos play as a shadow striker. Yes, he can. So you know what? Marcos is going to be coming off for Garbi because Cortinovis, on the left hand side playing as an inverted winger, right? He's having an excellent game with an average rating of 8.2. I don't want to lose that. So I just want him to keep on playing on the left hand side because he's doing really, really well by it. By the way, guys, as you guys know, I played the Atlanta game off camera, but I really don't want to talk about it right now because there's a surprise for you guys, Okay, all right, so we will talk about that at the end of the game. So do not go anywhere, Stay until the end of this episode here today. All right, so we are under 75 minutes. Let's make a few changes. Cortinovis is tired. You know what? I'm going to bring him off for Kevin Zaffi. He have played really, really well here today. He deserves the rest. Okay, Renato Vega is also tired. I'm going to take him off for Messer Goyer. And when we look at this, Atanasio, Ivan Enrique, Colombo is also tired. You know what? We are playing quite well here today. So you know what? I'm going to take off a lot of these players here today. Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, let's bring in Semeraro. Marcos can play on the right hand side, and Semeraro can come up here and play as a deep lying forward. You know what? Just let him play as a deep lying forward on support. Playing him as an advanced forward on attack and everything, he has been quite slow these few games. He's not scoring goal. Who knows? Playing as a supportive role, right? He can actually create some good chances for us. Providing the supportive role to Norman Bassett. Okay, so now there's another 7 more minutes left for this game to end, and we are very close to our first ever European final as the manager of AC Reggiana, and it's coming through at this season 9 here. My God, guys. Seriously, I couldn't have asked for a better gameplay here, against this Barcelona team. I really thought we were gonna lose, we were gonna get it because yeah, it is if you realize, right, it is like a fairy tale, coming through here. We played against Bayern Munich in the round of 16. We managed to beat them. We played against Real Madrid. We beat them as well. And we were put up against, Barcelona here. And we managed to beat them as well. Oh my god, things are really, really looking very, very well for us here. All right, so our stadium, what our final we are going to be playing in Dortmund, BVB Stadion Dortmund. All right, and who are we going to be facing? Is it going to be Liverpool or Leipzig? Yeah, it is Leipzig, right? They are playing. Okay, it is Leipzig. Yeah, it is Leipzig. Okay, so we have actually qualified for the Club World Cup. All right, so when is it going to be played? Another 2 more years. So I don't think we are going to be still here. Because as FM24 is coming very, very soon already. So I don't think it's going to be anywhere near. Okay. Oh fuck, I forgot. Okay, so there's another 4 more days to go. All right. So by the way, guys, let's talk about Serie A. All right. So we managed to beat Atlanta 3-0 in our game that we played off camera against them. It was an amazing game. Colombo scored 2 goals, which was amazing. Samarado had an awful game. I'm not sure what happened. And Cortinovis did the same as well. He created a lot of chances. That was the reason why I started him against Barcelona just now. And he did quite well. And now, with 3 more games to go, we only need 1 point to be crowned as Serie A champion, and we are unbeaten. So invisible season is still on hand here. Another 3 more games, and these 3 games are not going to be easy because we are going to be facing Napoli, Juventus, and AS Roma. But for me, I don't think it's going to be very important for me to finish invisible this season. I know, but I just need that 1 point, for us to confirm that Serie A win. All right. So I think in the next episode tomorrow we are going to be able to yeah, we are going to be able to confirm, because we are going to be playing against Napoli. We have Juventus coming in, so at least one draw will be enough for us to win. Or if Juventus lost any of their game, we will be crowned champion as well. But now I want to know who we are going to be facing in the Champions League final. All right, let's just hit continue and see. Let's just get into the match of the Leipzig and Liverpool, and we will see who we are going to be facing in the final here. All right, so the game, I'm going to hit continue one more time here, and let's see. Oh, Liverpool trashed Leipzig, and they have won 7-1, and we are going to be facing Liverpool, my real life favorite club. I think this is going to be the end of the episode, to be honest. I know, I was actually thinking of playing another 1 more season and maybe 1 or 2 more seasons, right? But I think this could be the best ending to the series, right? We are on the verge of winning the Serie A. We are at the final of the Italian Cup as well that we are going to be playing tomorrow. And the next 1 more episode, we will face Liverpool. I think this could be the best ending. I'm not sure whether we will have the capability of winning the Champions League against them. If we can win that, I think that is going to be quite great, that we will be able to finish the series on high. But regardless, we will have won the Serie A or maybe the Italian Cup as well tomorrow. So I think this will be the best season for us to stop this series. What do you guys think? Do let me know in the comment. Alright guys, so if you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.